I was down here by myself one time fishing in July, and a couple old timers stopped in to chit chat. They asked, why did you land here rather than over on the strip? And said, see the black stuff? That's magnetite. It will damage your prop and leave it like a piece of sandpaper. And it surely did feel like a piece of sandpaper.
All right, everybody, just firing up here at the fuel pump. Met up with Kristina and Gerry. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a run all the way to MacArthur here. Probably burn off a little bit of gas so we go the furthest away, and then make our way back. So Kristina's going to fire up and come with me. Gerry's in 185, so he's going to give us 20-30 minutes before he takes off. And yeah, we'll see you out there.
Dream big, 'cause boy, you're gonna make it. Stand tall, there's a higher road you're taking. Let go of everything that you know and be wild in the mystery. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Chaos Cub. I'm Matt. Let me take you on adventures around Alaska and beyond. We're going to focus on backcountry flying in some of the most beautiful and scenic areas of Alaska. Flying is a way of life up here, and I truly love it. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe and ring that bell so you'll be notified when more videos come out. Now let's get to some awesome flying.
I think I can feel you
Let's head down to the McArthur River. It's a beautiful river about an hour flight in the Cub from Anchorage. The river is made up of white sand from what I assume is quartz and granite. The white sand can make it feel like Hawaii on a really warm day. And let me tell you, we have had some really hot days down here. It's absolutely beautiful. The river sees a few different salmon runs during the summer and has a fair bit of bear activity, both black bears and brown bears, and of course moose and other critters. The main part of the river that sees the most airplane action is the top half of the river, up to Blockade Glacier, which is the back door into Lake Clark Pass. Sometimes the entrance to Lake Clark Pass can get fogged in or weathered in, and if you're lucky, Blockade Glacier will still be open and you can still make it through into and out of the pass. I was down here by myself one time fishing in July, and a couple old timers stopped in to chit chat. They asked, why did you land here rather than over on the strip? I said, because I could, I guess. I had no problem getting in here and no problem getting out of here. Old timers said, do you carry a pocket knife? I said, yeah. Let me teach you something there, young man. One of the old timers grabbed my knife and stuck it into the sand and said, see the black stuff? That's magnetite, and it is very light and very abrasive. Your prop will pick it up if you go full power right away. It will damage your prop and leave it like a piece of sandpaper. But now you're going to have to do a performance takeoff and you'll pick up a bunch of this magnetite. When you get home, feel your prop. It will feel like a piece of sandpaper. Well, sure enough, I felt it when I got back to the lake hood, and it surely did feel like a piece of sandpaper. Lesson learned. Gotta love the old people, old timers, and all the guys that have done it, been there, done it before you, and have had success and downfalls and are willing to teach you from their success or downfalls. Well, it's an absolute beautiful day on the MacArthur, and it's time to have some fun. Let's go check out the toe of the glacier before we meet up with Kristina and Gerry. I tried to find a place to land on the glacier, but I couldn't find anything I was willing to commit to. So I headed for the strip right in front of the glacier, one of my favorite places to land over here. Took back off to go meet up with the gang.
There, made it stop number one. I guess I've already landed a few places, but the stop number one for these two is Blockade Glacier strip. Nice white sandy strip, got a little black into it. I think that's magnetite is what they say, but really soft sand. So I don't know how much I used there, maybe 200 feet or something like that. But once that tail goes down, it'll stop you real quick. but I guess this strip's probably, I don't know, 600-800 feet long. So pretty cool spot. We're gonna just jump over to the river to another strip and get some more footage. I'm gonna take some footage of these guys taking off, and then we'll be back in the Cub on to the next spot.
Gerry wants to film a little stole work, and I'll never say no to that. So he got his GoPro set up, and it's time to see how close I can get to it. Unfortunately, my wing cam ran out of battery, so I only got the first couple landings, but we got some really good shots from the ground.
Further down where I turned around, there's like this huge sandy sinkhole, and I was like, whoa, like I thought I was going over. I'm so glad I didn't roll over that. You know what I was like.
Let's see it again.
So I'm gonna walk this before we take off, because that was like,
Go on.
that was a real thing. Did you roll through it at all?
Yeah, I tried to tell you that the bushes are slumpy.
But I thought you meant the pushes down here. So I was like, oh, I need to land at the first one. And he's like, no, it's the next set. And then, I don't know, I just kind of went for it.
Well, it's time to move on. Let's go to the next stop where Kristina can land comfortably, since she does just have that brand new cylinder and hasn't been landing off airport at all this year. We got to keep it simple for her, but that's all right. We're just out having a day of fun.
Gotta give it away, give it away, give it away to the ones you love. It feels like sunshine the way that it warms up my cold heart. Sweet as sugar and a light that leads you through the dark. A friend to pick you up in brokenness and pain.
After they all took off, I headed over and played on the river before getting Kristina's landing, and landing myself. We hiked around for the next hour or so and watched the river run by while Koba waded in the water. It was a hot one out, and I needed to get back to town. So we headed back to the plains and said our goodbyes and headed for town. Another great day out flying with friends.